Right, hello, welcome back to another guitar lesson. Today we're going to be learning Right on Time by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. A very short, easy, funky, melodic song here. I think that the runtime is under 2 minutes of this song, I think. It's from Californication. It's one of the later tracks on the album. It was occasionally played live when they were touring during that era of Californication. So without any further ado, we'll get into it. The verse is simply this funky sort of scratch rhythm idea that the Chili Peppers are so well known for. It's basically what you're doing. You're barring your first finger across the B and E strings on the 12th fret. Okay, and what you're just doing and you just, like I say, just keep. If you're not used to scratch rhythm, just mute all the strings. Mute all the strings with your left hand and just get used to. Just keep a steady rhythm going. And like I say, just bar across these high strings. You can even put the G string in there as well if you want, the 12th fret. But I think what's ringing out is just these the B and E strings. But just get used to. Okay, so but you play just quite up to speed. It's just. Okay, just get used to playing that. As I say, that's basically the main sort of the verse riff of the song. Okay, then we go into the chorus. Now the chorus is basically moves around between a C sharp minor, an E, a B, and an F sharp minor. But what John does, he plays it sort of in triads. He plays it on the upper, not always triads, but he plays it just on these upper strings rather than in the low range of the guitar. He's playing it on the upper range. So what we're doing here, to play the C sharp minor, if you've got your first finger and bar it across the high E, B, and G strings, okay. Now you can, if you want, put your first finger on the 11th fret of the D string. Okay? You don't have to, it's not compulsory, but I mean, if you play that, it's still implied, but if you, it just adds a bit more, like it's got that C sharp minor, but it's got that bass note in there, that C sharp being here. Okay? Then to play the E, you put your first finger on the 7th fret of the high E, first finger on the 9th fret of the B, second finger on the 9th fret of the G. So, okay, just one strum for both chords. Okay, then to play the E, you're putting your first finger bar across the high E and B strings on the 7th fret, second finger on the 8th fret on the G string, third fret on the 9th fret of the D string. So, okay, so far. And then we're playing first finger to play the F sharp minor, first finger on the 9th fret of the high E, second finger on the 10th fret of the B, and third finger on the 11th fret of the G. Okay? So to play that all together, what we've done so far. Okay, and that's the chorus, and then you go back into the verse. Then the chorus again. Okay, and then basically what happens is we play the chorus, we play that as the chorus is, but we change key. Okay, so the chorus is still the same kind of idea, but what we're doing is we're changing the key of the chorus. So the key of the chorus. So basically, if you bar on the 14th fret with your first finger on the high E, the B, and the G, okay, Now you can, like with that previous, when we was, if you remember when we was playing the C sharp minor, we moved our first finger up to here on the 11th fret of the D string. Now so if you're here on the 14th fret, hitting them, barring across them top 3 strings, if you're playing that, you can put your third finger on the 16th fret of the D string. Okay? So what happens here, instead of moving now, we play this twice, so you'll go, okay? If it's easier, just hit them top 3 strings, rather than, so play that twice, then you play your first finger on the 12th fret of the high E, and B strings, 2nd fret on the 13th fret of the G string, and 3rd finger on the 14th fret of the D string. Okay, and then you play your first finger on the 14th fret of the high E, 2nd finger on the 15th fret of the B, and 3rd finger on the 16th fret of the G. Okay? Okay, then you do that once through, and then you play it the same again, yet on that last chord on this one, use your pinky to reach the 17th fret on the high E. So you play it through. Okay, and then you hit that 17th fret, and then the second time you hit that A note. Okay, and then back into the verse riff. Okay. Okay, so you go back into the verse riff. Then when you go back into the verse riff, instead of when you get to the, so you played that, you're playing that scratch rhythm idea. Then when you hit this C sharp minor like you did before, just stop there, because then Flea sort of takes over with the bass and he's playing the melody underneath, on top of so the guitar is doing nothing. Then what happens is, basically, to end the song, all you're doing is just hitting this 9th fret on the high E for the outro, and getting louder and louder like a crescendo idea, and then just a quick few hits on that, like we said here at the 12th fret on these 2 high, on the B and high E. Okay, so like you play here, bass takes over, and then gradually on the 9th fret on the high E, and then you do a, okay. But I say, just remember on that, like I say, that second time through, when you sort of change key, okay, so you do that, and as I say, do that twice. But like I say, that the last time before you go back into, hit that A note on the 17th fret, the high E, a couple of times. So okay, and that's right on time. As I say, hopefully, you've enjoyed this lesson. Hopefully it's all made sense. As always, any comments, questions, please leave in the comments below. I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible if there's something that didn't make sense, or you didn't come across that well, whatever it may be. But yeah, have fun. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you again soon.